What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Latitude 64 Gobi. This is a new overmold disc from Latitude 64. This is the first of the three that they released that I have had a chance to test and review, and I really like it. It's going straight in the bag. Big thank you to Dynamic Discs for sponsoring this review. Anthony sent me this beauty, and I appreciate him and all the crew at Dynamic Discs to continue to work with me here on my channel and allow me to get these great Swedish plastic discs out there and get out and test them and pass on my findings to you guys. So let's take a look at this thing. Beautiful disc. I love the way this thing looks. I like the white rim, the really nice bright orange. It's a really pretty disc. Latitude 64 golf discs, Gobi understable mid-range, 2K line, Opto G, I believe is what that says, which means it's opto plastic on the flight plate and the interior, and then it's gold line plastic on the outer edge. 5.5, negative 1.5, and 1 for fade. So they're your flight numbers. Taking a look at this guy, you can see it's a pretty flat top for sure. It's a pretty low profile disc, and it's very, it's just a little shallow, low profile feel in the hand, which I think feels great. I love the feel of this thing in the hand. Straight away, I'm like, wow, I like this thing. It feels good, and I had a feeling it was going to end up in my bag. Just once I took it out of the package and just started handling it, I had a good feeling it was going to go in the bag, and I'm right. It's definitely going in there. Let's start up next to the compass, which I think is relatively similar in design. You can see there, it's kind of like a squished compass. It's flatter and a little bit flatter and definitely lower profile and shallower as well. But yeah, there's just your little side-by-side, as I like to do. Opto plastic feels great, and you got the gold line on the outer edge here if you end up grabbing that. But for me, I feel like I'm more holding on to that. It was glowing in the light there. More holding on to that opto plastic, and it feels wonderful. I love the opto plastic. Opto Lucid. It's one of my favorite plastic blends on the market for sure. I have a lot of it in my bag. It's just super durable, bright colors, good feel. I love it. So let's talk about the flight of the Gobi. I'm really stoked on it. It's flying super well for me. It really ends up being like a slightly straighter, faster, and a little bit farther flying compass. The compass already has good glides, a good far flying mid-range. I feel like I can easily get a little bit more distance out of the Gobi for sure. I think that lower profile means it's a little bit faster through the air and just carries that little bit farther. It also has a hair less fade at the end of the flight, but it does still hold angles very nicely. It holds a turnover very nice, flat and straight and level. I would kind of consider it more neutral to just dead straight than understable. It's not something that really flips on me so much as holds that release angle with a ton of glide and a very straight flight. Very little fade on it unless I throw it up high and keep it on a hyzer angle. Then I can get it to fight in on that hyzer and fly a really nice route. Again, holds a turnover very nicely, good flip up flat, dead straight mid-range with just a hair fade at the end. It's really versatile. It flies nice in the tailwind. It's just a great disc. I think this could be a really good overall disc for somebody just starting out to learn the game with. It could be a tremendous tool for that because it has a good amount of distance for its speed. I would honestly consider it maybe a speed 6 or so. It's a little bit more than most mid-ranges for sure. It's a little faster and definitely gets me some extra distance, which I like. So I think that would be a good attribute, but it still has that nice, controllable, straight-flying mid-range flight characteristics. I think this could be a really nice overall kind of beginner disc for somebody to learn how to play. For me, I have kind of a medium arm speed, and this thing just goes really far. It's very accurate, and I feel like I know exactly what it's going to do. If you're a bigger power arm, I could see it being a little bit more flippy for you for sure. Something you want to throw down on a hyzer and let it stand up and go. But it's just a really versatile disc. I feel like it would also probably be a really great mid-range roller disc for more of a power arm player. So yeah, Gobi's a really phenomenal flyer. It's definitely going to go in my bag alongside my compass for a little bit straighter, a little bit faster, farther flying flight path than the compass. And then I have the anchor on the other side of the spectrum. They all layer together really nicely, and I'm loving it. So big thank you to Dynamic Discs. Thanks to you guys for watching, and I will check you later. All right, bye.